For my next video, I'd like to do one on some home settings, featured settings, really some neat stuff. So first off, preface, I'm on the Samsung S26 Ultra. This will work on the S25. It's primarily One UI 8.5 are these settings, so almost all the Samsung phones will be getting that, at least up to 7 to 8 years old. So this is some really neat settings, not just primarily one, but the home setup features on some graphics and things, how to make it look a little different and easier for you to find your apps, navigate apps, stuff like that. So let's dig right in, as I like to say. So go ahead and pinch the screen. Oops, I want to do that. We want to pinch the screen to get to that. So you get your different pages. Let's go into settings. Okay, and now this is where we're on our home screen settings. Okay, so I'm just going to go right from top to bottom here. So some of them are relevant, some of them are not very relevant. So we'll just go on all of them. So some are self-explanatory as well. So like the first one, app size on home and app screens. So you can make your app sizes smaller or bigger on your home screen and app screens. Show app labels on home screen. So a lot of people like to turn that off. You know what there's what it looks like off. So you know what your apps are, and that's a way to make a little bit more size. I don't know. I might keep mine on here. Here's what it looks like with them on. So it's not like you're going to save a lot of size. It's not filling in the text. It's just turning off the text. So I don't know. This is all personal preference as well. So show labels for featured widgets. Home screen layout, home and app screens. So you can do home and app screens or home screen only. Keep things organized by arranging your widgets and favorite apps on the home screen. All your apps will be shown on the app screen. So I have them both. Home screen grid 5x6. So you can change that. And here's what it actually looks like. 5x6. There's 4x6. And I guess that's all we can do is a 5x6 or a 4x6. So I'll hit cancel because that's what mine's on. App screen grid, I have 5 columns. You can do 4 or 5. So I have that set to 5 the most. Folder grid, 4x4 or 3x4. That's when you open a folder. You'll get into the 4x4 or 4x3. So this one's 4x4, but I don't have them filled. Let's see. This one would be 4x4. So that's 4x4. Just imagine this with 4x3. The bottom 2 are cut off. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Would be folder grid. I think, yeah, that's the one I just did. Add media page to home screen. So I have it set to Google Discover. So when we pinch this, you go to the right and you can do either, this is another way you can change this one. This is the news. I like both of these pretty much, and this is where I get a lot of my news from, Google Discover or Samsung News. So you can get a lot of information from either one of these two. Go back into settings. And where are we at here? I'm lost. Okay, so show Finder on the home screen. I like this one. So see at the very bottom here, Finder. So you can put what you're looking for now. Type in what you're looking for right on the screen here. So instead of going into settings and then find and search at the bottom, it's all right there, right on your main page. Very handy. I use that a lot. Okay, show apps screen button on the home screen. I don't mess with that. I have my apps already. Lock home screen layout. This is a good one. Sometimes prevent items on the home screen from being removed or repositioned. So if you're pushing on the screen accidentally and you delete an app, this will stop that from happening. I don't do that because my home screen is always changing. Add new apps to home screen. So if you get a brand new app, instead of it just adding to your phone and not knowing where it is or what you potentially just added, it goes automatically onto the home screen. Comes in handy. Hide apps on the home screen and app screen. I don't mess with this, but you can hide any of these apps if you don't want to see them. Probably if somebody's using your phone, I guess that would be good for that. App icon badges. So there's number. So this would be for notifications. For notifications on app icons, touch and hold the app icon to show the notifications. So you can either have it a number. So like say you've got 50 emails, it'll say 50. Or if you want it to be a dot, it'll just say a dot. So you won't know actually how many. I prefer the number for common sense reasons, I guess. Swipe down for notification panel. Open the notification panel by swiping down anywhere on the home screen. Have that off. I swipe down now and get to that. Rotate to landscape mode. If I want it in landscape mode, I can turn it in landscape mode. So that's kind of handy. It's landscape mode anywhere. And about home screen and more customizations. Then it goes into the add-on Home Up, which is a pretty neat addition. It's a plug-in to the Samsung Good Lock app, and it's called Home Up, which I've done videos for, and this does even more settings for your home screen. So the settings that we just went over were actually all, quote, stock. There were no add-ins on this. So these were all stock ones. If you really want to dig deep, you can go into Home Up, and now you have access to even more. Which again, I've done a video on this. I might do another one again someday as it's changed a little bit. But that is my video on some of the stock settings for your home screen and how to make some things change better, etc. I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for your time, and until next time, I'm out.